It's really funny because I do get scared, and I threaten the children. You know,
I was going to say
I
that.
know you're an actor or an actress, but you need to back away because I am liable to knock you the out. You know. All right, so that would be my last apology, but I really do sincerely apologize.
No, it's okay.
I don't like to
Thank
keep
you.
anybody
As
waiting.
you should.
Really.
As you should. Of course. Of course. That's why I drank the Gatorade. Now, you were gonna have so many electrolytes.
You showed me.
You're gonna have so many electrolytes
I'm gonna be
today.
I'm gonna pass out later from lack of electrolytes.
Yeah, we had a banana too. I think you're getting that.
So you guys shoot that out in LA normally, right?
Yeah, out of our living room.
Los Angeles. I don't know if you heard of it. It's a nice little.
This is something else you guys got going here.
It's a quaint spot.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yeah, we
so professional. I don't even understand like what everyone's role is, even though you said it.
We're just shelling out.
Naive? Yeah.
We don't want to just like force you to jump into it, but
let's jump into it.
Should we jump the hell into
it?
Yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to Dropouts, episode 205. Today we're inside of an Apple somewhere near, New York City. You ever heard of it?
I'm born and raised.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of like a fairy tale. I didn't know it was real. I thought it was like a Gotham situation.
New York City?
This later. Yeah.
How often do you get here?
This is the first time. It's beautiful.
No.
Besides my brother living here and me coming quite often. Like this is my first time.
Where you guys from originally?
He's from Georgia, Ohio, LA.
Okay. How'd you come together?
That's a good question. So him and I moved out here separately.
And then
but
we had already matched on Grindr, but then we met up So
we both ended up moving into this apartment. It was a 2-bedroom apartment with 10 guys in it.
But you knew each other beforehand?
No.
Oh, so you just met when you moved it with 10 guys?
With 10 guys, bunk beds, the whole
Pretty
nine
hot.
Where was
yards.
that?
East Hollywood, probably the worst place you could possibly be.
How do you? What does that ad say? That you answered?
I want to know what it said on Facebook
10
Marketplace.
guys? 10 bedrooms?
No, 2 bedrooms.
Chill.
Yeah, so like our room had 3 sets of bunk beds, so there were 6 guys in one room. And
if you're looking for a place,
rent that you guys split like $5 each?
Dude, it was $600.
A guy?
Yeah.
A guy?
A guy.
Yeah. So you moved to a $6,000 2-bedroom?
They got us.
Yeah.
It was only 900 square feet.
What?
And
they got us.
You could have lived like on the street instead.
brother, better. Close. Like homeless people would look up at us and be like, "Ew, why would you live there?"
Up there.
No, yeah. You turn on the microwave and an air conditioner at the same time, all the power would go out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Only one bathroom was usable because the other one was infested with black mold. Like it was.
No,
okay, his name was Jimmy, and he was a good guy.
One bathroom. Wow.
Yeah,
okay, you couldn't have come from a 10-person.
No, sir.
Yeah, you're just
Sorry.
I'm here.
solo. Never even had a roommate.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. She's gonna throw up. So
She's so
okay?
excited.
you know how certain people, like my mother, devout Christian, she'd like to meet Jesus or God someday.
Sure.
Yeah, me, maybe Colin Powell back in the day, and then Tara would be you, and so
I'm on the level of Colin Powell and Jesus.
yeah.
I don't think they've ever
that's a
seen,
lot of pressure.
No. I don't think they've ever seen me so quiet in my life.
Yeah, this is crazy. She's known as the yapper, she
Okay.
never stops talking.
Oh my goodness,
So
this
when
is
you
a lot
ask
of
her a
pressure to live
question
up
and
to.
she goes, just like one word.
Okay.
I didn't even
It's-
answer. You said Los Angeles for me.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Why is this?
Why is this?
No, really, what is?
Oh,
Why-
Tara.
why-
Maybe we'll cut out the shaking, and then we'll look at him. We'll try it. Let's just try it.
What's going on? Just a fan of the show or anything?
Huge fan of.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. Thanks.
More than the show. Now's the time to ask.
Oh, it's like that? Oh boy.
And she's
Can I have a sip
gone.
of my water, please?
And she's gone.
Jesus, wow.
When I tell
I'm
you,
embarrassed.
Oh my God. All right.
yeah. She has an affinity, as the kids say.
An affinity. Okay, that's so nice. Okay, thank you.
I'll take my water with me.
That's
I
crazy.
don't want to keep having to walk off.
I want to let you have your moment, Tara.
No, I'm
obviously.
okay. I'm truly fine. Thank you.
Okay, of course.
I'm blessed to be here. God bless.
Aw, that's you guys are so nice. Thanks.
No, yeah, we don't care. You get hit by a truck tomorrow.
I'm here for you.
This is all
essentially.
for me.
Our day's the same, but yeah, she's. Have you been freaking out for, what is it, a month?
I didn't want to get myself excited until I knew for a fact. So this morning, I literally woke up at 6:45. This morning,
I couldn't confirm it until like.
I didn't want to.
sorry, guys.
No. Not that you didn't confirm it. I didn't want to get myself excited and then be disappointed because I would have made it everyone's problem. Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No pressure though.
No,
Don't
no.
meet your heroes. It's fine.
Oh, that's so nice.
Because this isn't awkward at all.
I'm kind of shy. But,
I told him not to say anything.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did. You immediately went into it by saying, "Oh, Tara's the biggest fan." It's like that.
Okay, but your lack
I said the
of
word
saying
affinity. I didn't
anything-
say you were going to throw
Yeah,
up
but he
because of how
doesn't know I
love you
don't-
are.
He doesn't know I'm a talker. What if I'm really shy?
No, I was here. You did do that. You talked about us having children together. Actually. Yeah. You have siblings?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a sibling.
Three.
Oh, wait, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 3 sisters.
What?
No, I knew about
that?
one.
You knew about
Jenna.
Yeah. Jenna's one of them. Yeah.
Hey,
Because it's my manager's name.
hey, just be like,
Dana.
oh, you have a
It's like cool.
Just be like, if you have a sister, what's her name? Maybe don't be like, yeah, Jenna from
Like, I'm so cool.
Yeah, here's a picture of her house right when we got to New
You know
York.
why I was gonna play it cool, and then you're like, "Oh, she's such a big fan." Like, embarrass me more.
No, you don't have to be embarrassed. That's so
That's
nice.
endearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you be embarrassed?
Because Zach's embarrassing, and I know he's gonna say some crazy crap later.
Zach who?
Why are you guys called the Dropouts?
I don't know. I joined this podcast
Probably
This morning?
4 months ago.
Yeah.
5 months
just
ago.
for this 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how did you guys all connect then? Excuse me for like throwing the interview on you and saying things after 205 episodes that your listeners probably already know.
No, we appreciate
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah.
It's because it's like, we don't want to talk about Impractical Jokers. She hates the show. So I was like,
Yeah, I don't love
Yeah,
it.
all right.
She's like-
you don't have to
I
answer
haven't
my
seen every
question.
season.
don't bring it up. Yeah, so we met in that crazy place, eventually started a podcast because I kind of just loved it. I dropped out of college, went to college for a girl.
Dropouts.
She ended up not loving me anymore, so I came out to LA.
That old. I know that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm about to see her at my 10-year reunion, so there could be a chance, right?
Okay.
God, you're old.
Are you still holding on?
No.
You think he's old?
No, I don't think you're old at all.
I think you're the youngest person ever. You're an infant to me. It's like, okay.
Actually, you were my age when I was born.
Hell yeah.
23.
Oh
yeah.
wow! Wow, I'm times.
Am I correct?
Times 2. Yeah. I'm 47.
Yeah.
So when are you gonna be? When's your birthday?
July 31st.
Okay,
I'll be
so-
24.
Yeah. So right about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So that's like if you were holding a newborn child right now.
Yeah, that'd be me when you were my age.
Is this like your form of like hitting on him? Or?
No, I'll stop talking.
No. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was working
It's
for him.
extremely flattering. Thank you so much. That's really nice. I don't really like, it's not like I have like this kind of thing happen all the time.
Really?
What?
I don't believe that.
No, it's
No, he's lying. He's
Yes,
just
I-
saying that to be humble.
no, I'm really not. I'm not. It's not like I'm Drake or somebody. I don't
You
know.
think Drake gets hit on like that?
I really don't know. I don't know. Does he?
I don't know. I feel like he's the one sliding into people's DMs mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
think quite a few people probably slide in his too. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. But it's because he's Drake, not, I don't know. Do people find Drake like super attractive?
I just pulled Drake out of my ass. I really
Oh, okay.
With that big thing? Have you seen the video? You pulled that out of there?
no. Does he have a video?
What?
Yeah. Apparently, from
got
what I
leaked.
saw,
Everybody's got a video. now.
well endowed. Oh yeah.
It got leaked? When was this? I didn't hear this.
Like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, during the whole Kendrick thing?
Right before, I think.
before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Kendrick's not gonna rap about that. Like that's the one thing he's got going. He's never gonna be like,
Okay.
yeah, you little tiny piece.
Yeah, I don't think he has much to say about that. Right.
So I think from the elbow up is a good determinant.
You've
of,
seen the footage.
oh, brother, I've watched it
I
on
think
repeat.
everyone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've been going through a spell of depression.
You get curious. Oh, really? Well, I'm with you there.
So like when you feel really depressed, sometimes you seek out things that'll make you feel worse. So that's what I was doing with that video.
Okay.
I was just kind of heading down that rabbit hole
right.
head first.
No pun intended.
What about you? Why is your depression spiking as of recent?
I don't really know. I've had it for forever, and I just it's something I live with.
Hell yeah, me too.
Yeah, man.
And then so we try to maybe make others laugh in an attempt to feel whole ourselves, right?
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
I used to think that I was like when I used to talk because I'm a comic, and most of my friends are comics, and there's always this thing that comedians are like these. troubled souls or whatever, right? Like you just said, and I always was like, that's not me, like I'm a happy guy. I had a good family, and then I started to realize recently, no, I'm a basket case pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I am so neurotic, I have so much anxiety, and and so I go to therapy and I'm like, oh, I guess that I could be happy and loved, but still like pretty depressed and still, yeah.
Same, brother.
I just can't, so Joel, is this supposed to be funny or should I just talk frankly here?
No.
Okay.
We'll frank it up. We'll throw ketchup on the sock.
Yeah, we'll frank it up.
Yeah. No, that's beautiful.
Actually, speaking of,
you can breathe too.
A small world, and also to get the topic off of you, I think
Wait, was it on me?
Before, but you used to babysit one of our friends growing up.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
So one of our good friends is Mariah Amato, and apparently your father and her father, or her grandfather and your father, are like best friends. And apparently you babysat her once, and I could be wrong, and she could be lying to us her whole life.
Wow.
Yeah. He goes like, cool guys. About the depression thing. So I can't even get up in the morning without wanting to put a gun to my head.
You guys is she on another podcast?
Yeah.
And that's the Unfiltered one, right?
Unfiltered,
Yeah.
Yes, because my dad told me.
Yeah.
My dad told me about it. He said that my friend's daughter knows you and they do this, and when you go out to LA to do the podcast, and I told him that I would try to do it actually. And then I had no idea that you guys know each other. That's weird. So when I got approached by you guys, I was like, is this the one?
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
It is. No.
And now I'm like, I got to do that one. And you all know each other.
Yeah. So that's the one you should have done, unfortunately.
I didn't book it yet. Should I do it? Because I'm going to be out to LA.
They're the best people in the world.
Yeah.
Coming to
They seem
LA?
really fun. Yeah.
Do you like us?
Hey, calm
Yeah.
down.
Brother, wipe the frothing off. We're just trying to have a...
Asking. God forbid. If he asked that, you wouldn't say anything. But
Because he's not foaming at the mouth.
I'm not foaming at the mouth. I'm completely fine.
Raving symptoms are coming
I'm
up.
sitting still.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
Do you like Los Angeles?
Yeah, I actually love it. Yeah, I love it. I'm there I would say it's outside of New York, maybe there, Vegas, Chicago. I'm there
I
the
love
most.
Vegas too.
Vegas is
Stop laughing at me. You're like embarrassing the fuck out of me, dude.
There's no reason to be embarrassed at all.
I know, but they're embarrassing me. Like, stop laughing.
You're pulling anything. You're like, I breathe air just like you.
No, I love LA. I have so many friends there, so I'm always there under good context. So it's just great. The weather's always great, and I get to catch up with everybody, and so I'm there a lot.
Hello Fresh. Whether you're a new cook, a cook that's looking to explore their expressive nature with new foods, whether you just like yummy in your tummy, HelloFresh is the meal service for you. Jared, tell them.
HelloFresh lets you make restaurant quality meals without the high price of takeout, and HelloFresh's new Ready in 20 meals have recipes that will be ready in 20 minutes, which is even faster than delivery.
How I impress dates is with HelloFresh. You cook a little something up for them. They think, you're the best chef in the world, but when really you're reading off something that's going to taste good anyway, so it's a foolproof plan. Also, they have over 45 new recipes to choose from. So if you want to find romance and love, start with food.
And as an added bonus, when you sign up today, you'll unlock free dessert for life. That is a savory, sweet little treat in every box.
You want free dessert for life? How about you go to HelloFresh.com/dropoutsweet. That's dropouts, SWEET.
One dessert item per box while subscription is active. And again, that is HelloFresh.com/dropoutsweet for a free dessert for life. Thank you, HelloFresh.
America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh. Hey guys, let's assume that there is a beautiful rose in your pants, and no one knows how big that rose. Everybody thinks that rose is real small because it's covered by shrubbery. Nobody gets to see how beautiful and big that rose is because of all the shrubbery around it. Well, if you trim that shrubbery back, they could see that full rose. The same thing could be said about your the thing behind your. Listen, guys, summer's coming up. We got to get rid of this bush. And you know what the best way to do it is the performance package of Manscaped 5.0. They got their new Lawnmower 5.0. You take it to the old two-term president bush downstairs, and you get rid of it, and then you
Also in the Performance Package 5.0 is the new Weed Whacker 2.0 for your ears and nose, which I'm especially excited about.
Also, let's be frank, sometimes it can get a little stinky down there, especially on a hot, muggy day in the summer. That's why we use the ball deodorant. We put it on, makes it smell good. That way, if anyone frequents that area, even yourself, if you've removed ribs, it's not a negative fragrance time. It's a good smelling undercarriage situation.
And surprise, your purchase will come with a free set of Boxers 2.0 Midnight Bravo that feel and fit like a dream.
20% off, free shipping, manscaped.com. Use code Dropouts. Get your bush intact. Have you downstairs smelling good. Manscaped.com, code Dropouts, 20% off, plus free shipping. Thank you, Manscaped.
Just knowing, obviously, from Mariah and her Italian New York background, what did your family first think when you're like, I'm going to try the entertainment route? Were they accepting?
Yeah, they were pretty accepting. I mean, I went to school I went to St. John's University. I majored in finance.
Whoa,
Yeah.
big time.
And then I got out of school and I worked at Prudential Securities for about 4 years. Yeah,
hot.
I was a business systems analyst. So,
God.
Dude,
Still
I
like
gotta cross
me, or-
my legs.
Yeah.
And I just knew I didn't want to do that. I was doing like comedy on the side, and then I just left and I started bartending so I could free up like time to do comedy whenever I wanted. And then actually after I left, they offered me a job back as a consultant that was like paid double what I made. And my parents were like, you're not going to take that? And I was like, I just don't want to do it,
Yeah.
I want to be a comedian. So they were just like, they were totally cool with it. I was very self-sustaining my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, I paid for my own school. I got good grades. They really had no reason to even impart their opinion, to tell you the truth.
Do you think
They were like, cool, whatever you want to do.
Do you think they believed in it when you were first, or do they like, I guess we'll let him do his thing?
No, I think they believed in it. I don't think I or they could ever imagine I would get as much good fortune as I have now, but I think they believed in it. I always they supported me in whatever I did. And I was doing comedy since a young age, so I'm close. I'm tight with my family.
Yeah, I would love to have like a tight family. I don't know if you guys have any spots open. And no, I would just.
Well,
love,
I have a family that everyone's welcome. So
Yeah.
if you're very you joke around a lot, but I can't tell if I'm trying to break through and understand
need
what's
it.
real.
brother. If I wish I could break through to myself sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I knew who I was. But besides that,
So the four of you said you've been doing comedy from a young age. The four of you on Impractical Joke,
Yeah.
you met in high school, right?
Yeah, so we're all the same age. We all met freshman year of high school, and we've been friends since then. Yeah, it's
Damn.
kind of wild.
Collectively are called
We've been
the
friends for
Tenderloins.
34 years.
You can just ask me these questions. I could answer them if you want. I know.
Oh, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Should we just have him go? Because he's
I mean,
got somewhere to
after-
be. Should we just have him
Yeah,
off?
I could answer all of it if you want. I've seen I've seen everyone except for Q live.
Oh, no. Oh, you come to see our shows.
Yeah,
Have you seen my solo
I've
stand-up?
seen your solo.
Oh, where
I've never
at?
seen. Where were we, Jenna?
It's in LA, the Wiltern?
The Wiltern.
Oh, that was a fun show.
Yeah, I was like row 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I swear to God.
you don't remember?
You don't remember me? I was like this.
That's so cool.
I was
I remember that
breathing
being
really
a fun
heavily.
show.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah, I actually my special comes out in what's today? I don't know when this gets released, but May 31st.
Yeah.
It's my mom's birthday.
stand-up
Was that
comedy.
like a
Is
thing
that really?
you wanted to do? Or?
I didn't know, but maybe it means something.
It does mean something.
Destiny,
I'll make sure
believe
she
it.
What
watches
does it mean?
I'm just going to send her a link to it. It's like, happy birthday.
birthday.
Kind of send her a link. We did catch a little bit of it. We got a sneak peek
Oh,
preview
did you
of
really?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. All right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's called Terrified. It's yeah. Thank you so much. I
Yeah, of
appreciate
course.
that you.
No,
liked
I
it.
love stand-up comedy. It's my favorite thing in the world. So yeah, it was really great. And I was going to tell you, I just played a poker tournament last weekend
with Joe Gatto.
with Joe.
He told me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Great guy.
Yeah, it was like some charity poker thing or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, he told me he met you, and he said, "Oh, and I said, yes, I'm going on the podcast."
I was so
Or whatever.
jealous of him. He was like, "Do you want to come to Vegas to do a poker thing?" First of all, I don't know how to play poker, so I couldn't go. But I think I was in Miami, and I was so jealous.
But you're not as in heat for him as you are Sal.
Oh, you like Joe as well? All of us.
I mean, a
I
five-some
love all
would
of
be
you, but
preferred.
you
I
are
don't feel
definitely
special
my
to you.
favorite. No. You are my favorite.
Until we do the next one with Joe, and then you'll bring it up then about him being your favorite. If you had to kill one of them, who would it be? Mark?
Right.
Oh my!
Although
Why are you so quick to that?
You said that
because
so fast.
I went to his show and at Flappers in LA, and he took my phone and texted my ex-boyfriend.
Okay. What did you text him?
High Handsome, something like that. You Free
yes.
Tonight, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we used
was
to do a
rough.
bit like that on stage a few tours ago. I tour with them as well.
I know.
So yeah.
Just in
so-
case anybody else didn't know, though, we were just saying it.
No,
But
no,
you
no,
know.
I'm sorry.
Let's see what you know. So I tour with them. Our tour ends in August. My brand new tour starts in September. I'm coming through LA again. You guys should all come out. I don't know how many of you are from LA.
Me and
but if
Jenna
you
will
wanna
be there.
come to the show. Yeah, the new tour is Everything's Fine.
Do not give us comp tickets because it'll
Sure
be
I
half
will.
the crowd. It'll just be this. You're gonna make no money.
No, I got you. If you guys want to come, for
No,
sure.
no. We won't allow it. We're gonna buy our tickets. You
Well,
send us
they
the
go on
link.
sale the same day as the special.
Hell yeah,
They're-
brother.
May
We're gonna be the
31st.
first
No, I
ones.
got you guys. Come on out, man.
Everyone get tickets to the tour, May 31st.
Yeah,
Like
it's brand. It's a new hour. It's different than the special, and I'm writing it now, which is nerve wracking because the tickets go on sale before I'm done with it. You know, so
You'll be fine.
yeah. Well, thanks so much.
How long were you working on the hour that's going to come out at the end of May?
Yeah, it's probably like from the last maybe 8 years.
8 years.
Oh, he's
Holy
like,
shit.
yeah, just half my life.
Holy crap.
Well, I mean, there's material in it that some of it was like I began writing that stuff about 8 years ago, but.
Yeah.
You know, it's all like, you know, there's some new stuff too, but, you know, I'm pulling from a lot of different things. So 2.5 hours of material. It's about an hour of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you have a process of, hey, I'm going to sit down from this time to this time, or is it just?
I wish, man. I try so much to do that. And it happens once in a while, but it just, my schedule is really insane. And sometimes you just sit down and it's like, I got nothing, you know? But yeah, there's a process, I guess.
You want to try stand up right now for him to see if you're funny?
Get it?
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That was. God, that one
Hey, that was
hurt.
better than me
A plus.
trying,
Yeah.
right?
No, that was really good.
Yeah.
Wait, so how did you all get into podcasting to begin with and entertainment or whatever? Like, are you comedians, actors, actresses? What do you, like
Oh,
journalists?
I love that he
What do you
doesn't
do?
know.
Deadbeats.
Everyone say their intro.
I do apologize for not knowing.
No, I'm glad.
It's okay.
So glad.
Well, listen, you don't know, and she knows too much about you,
It's
so
all
it,
good.
it all
It's all good.
evens
That's-
out.
Do you want me
Really
to run through Jared, 2 moms, never knew who his dad was, can't really breathe out of his nose, try not to bring it up, please don't, and affinity for our optimism.
Oh, God. What do
What?
you say?
So that's how you got into podcasting?
I think
Two
he's
moms can't breathe out of your
I think
nose.
he's just
figured
giving a
podcasting was
rundown.
The math is there.
Went to school in
yeah.
Ohio, got a director's assistant job out in LA. That's what brought me out there.
Okay.
Worked in film and TV for
wow.
a little under a year. COVID hit, and then we were just bored in
Oh,
our
right,
apartment.
sure.
But I knew
That's
all
how
of
mine
like
started,
the
yeah.
technical background of how to start it. I also grew up listening to podcasts. So
Oh, right on,
when
okay.
he brought up that he's like, we should do this, it wasn't like a completely foreign concept
Sure,
to
sure.
me. Yeah.
What about you, bud?
Yeah, it's very similar to his story. We started it like 4 years ago, and I was like, one day I want to meet Sal, and like when I do, like, that's when I know I can finally load the chamber and I can like kind of head out because I've kind of lived the entire life I need to.
Me.
So, but and then Tara, you've been, what are you, Persian?
What does my ethnicity have to do with any of it?
I don't know. How'd you get into podcasting?
I've been a YouTuber for 5 years.
Okay.
And then I met Zachy Poo.
Wait, put your hand out like this real quick.
I did this.
No, I just want to see like if it's shaking.
That's not. Oh.
No, I wasn't making a Hitler joke.
I thought you were. I thought you were.
Clip it.
And then I met him at a party, and he was like, "Do you want to come on the podcast?" I came on as a guest. I thought I was a replacement, but I guess I wasn't. For like a guest, it was really last minute. And then they asked me to stay because I brought in views.
We also had a good dynamic and became fast friends.
Yeah.
We also enjoy each other's presence, but yeah, the views are great as well. A little bit on decline recently.
I think everybody is.
Oh, the
That's how you should.
the shininess is wearing off.
Yeah.
That's why we brought you in. So if
How
this
did you
tank-
guys? How did you hit your stride? How did you get like where you are today? Because you
How
guys are
did you
so
hit your stride?
successful.
Probably sexual deception.
Sexual deception.
Yeah, no,
That's
Please
what got you
elaborate.
podcast views.
honestly, yeah, I think the podcast thought certain members were experiencing genitals together, and then it's like that will they won't they, and then right? Am I not wrong?
Yeah. No, you're
yeah.
100% right.
A little bit.
Experiencing genitals. I've never heard it phrased that way.
Yeah, women don't like it. I wouldn't.
It's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, experiencing genitals is fun.
Did you bring all the subscribers? Is that what happened?
No, I don't think all of them. They definitely had a great podcast before I ever came on. I mean, I wouldn't have came on as a guest if I didn't.
Wow.
think you guys were great.
What is your channel like about? Like what the?
I do like vlogs, but I try to. I mean, comedy.
Oh,
Yeah. Right.
You saw the stand-up bit, right?
Okay. To be fair, this is the
Nailed
most
it.
nervous I've ever been probably in my life. So cut me some slack.
You
Thank
really
you.
don't have to be. I promise you.
Don't look at me in the eyes.
Make me.
And if you do, don't blink. I don't want you to miss any of my facial reactions. Comedy tour. Where are you going? Or are you allowed to say it?
Oh yeah, it usually takes about 2 years. I go to every single market in the United
Wow.
States, the UK, Ireland, things like that. So the announcement on the 31st will probably have about the first 30 cities or so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you call me every night before you go on stage? Just to like, I don't know.
You know, my mom texts me every night before I go on stage.
Okay, well, put me in the
She
group
like
chat.
knows when it is, and
That's
she
so
never
nice.
misses it. And she just wishes me luck, and then when I get off, she asks me how it was. She's great like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do they like the comedy?
Yeah, they really
Yeah,
do.
that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I know. It's they've seen it enough though. Like like my
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
they come to all the shows, so it's like I feel bad. I always tell them like, you don't have to come, but they've come anyway, and I'm just like, all right, you're gonna know everything. I try to like do new jokes just for them.
Our last New York show, I had my mom come. I was like, hey mom, do you mind like selling merch for us? Might be fun for her to like meet people. And she hates she's an elementary school counselor, raging Christian, and she hates anything nefarious at all. So every time she would
Zach
hand
is
out
nothing but that.
she would hand out a shirt, be like, you really shouldn't watch these guys. And then she'd ring it up.
You should get her on merch and put that right on the shirt.
Yeah, and
you
then make
really
her
should
sell it
watch
again.
us and then quote your mom.
Yeah, I will. I'll try my
You do
best.
guys do live shows?
Unfortunately.
I'm
yeah.
sorry for my ignorance on this stuff.
Hey brother, if you
But I
knew
do like
who
to
we were, I'd be mad.
learn who you guys are too in the conversation, not just make it about me. So
No, this is
Everything's
about
about
you.
you.
Yeah. Any bullies growing up?
there was one kid actually, but he was a neighborhood bully, not mine.
Oh yeah, he'll
But
get you
if
with
you
a
came
stick.
in through his purview, like you know,
It's like, get off my block.
yeah,
Like that.
Yeah, he wasn't like a
peripheral
beat the crap
hunter?
out of us, but he
Yeah.
was like a dick. And I'll never forget this one day. I forgot what he did, but it was like I was like, "F this," and I went and told my dad. My dad's a big dude. And when especially when I was little, he was a really big dude, and he went and he scared the shit out of this kid for the neighborhood. He did it, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, not really.
You tattled?
Yeah,
Like tattletale?
I told him on behalf of the neighborhood, you know.
You're such a
Savior.
hero.
Yeah, he's like Superman of that cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the guy that saved us from like getting noogies.
You deal with bully stuff?
No, I bullied a lot. Yeah. You
Yeah?
have to, because like you got nerds like you walking around the neighborhood. I'm not gonna let that happen. You know, until someone's dad comes up and like corrects me.
You bullied a lot.
You have to now.
Did you really bully a lot?
No,
Because I
no,
always
no,
want
no.
to talk to like former bullies and see what happened and how that changed.
I was 4'11", 65 pounds. If the wind blew east, I'd be
So what happened?
Miracle Grow. They put it in my cereal, and I just kind of grew up. No, but yeah, I always loved sports. Wanted to play basketball, but never grew. I was just a tiny little human, and I think that's where I developed my affinity for jokes to try to get out of maybe getting punched in the face for being or stuffed in anything.
Sure.
Yeah. So then I grew, and now I'm just
Oh.
the best.
Piece of shit.
No, I'm now. Yeah. That's what it was. I was wondering what it was.
The best way to manage your unwanted subscriptions is with Rocket Money. Sometimes services even double charge you without you knowing, and there were numerous charges that I had on my account from a subscription I didn't even know I was signed up for anymore. And a lot of times it can just go by the wayside when instead you are giving away your money, your hard-earned money, for things you don't use. And Rocket Money can help you fix that.
So just to make it clear, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and even helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings.
Rocket Money has helped 5 million people save over $500 million. Go get your money back. Sorry, I get a little fired up about it. Statistically, you definitely are subscribed to something that you're not using anymore, or you're double subscribed to something. Save your money with Rocket Money.
Stop wasting money on things that you don't use and cancel your unwanted subscriptions with Rocket Money by going to rocketmoney.com/dropouts. Again, that is rocketmoney.com/dropouts. Thank you, Rocket Money.
When you are seriously hurt, your injury can be worth millions.
And as America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan does not settle for lowball offers.
The fee is absolutely free unless you win.
And let me tell you about a few of the verdicts that Morgan & Morgan got for their customers just in the past few months. That is $12 million in Florida, $26 million in Philadelphia, and $6.8 million in New York.
And did you know you can start your claim with just a click?
It really is that easy, and you can start your claim with Morgan & Morgan by going to forthepeople.com/dropouts. Again, start your claim at forthepeople.com/dropouts. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan. This episode is brought to you by Spree.
Spree is a free-to-play social casino with a constantly expanding set of games, currently offering 600 plus with new games added every week, including live dealer blackjack, roulette, and baccarat, along with slots, table games, steppers, and more.
And the best part about Spree is that you are playing for fun and free. No purchase necessary. Just creating an account gets you 2.5 sweeps coins and 5,000 games coins for free.
What I think is really cool is you can redeem sweeps coins, SC, for cash prizes. To play those 600 plus games, you receive coins free daily for just logging in. The most popular live dealer games are blackjack and roulette. Tons of fun, and you can redeem your SC coins for a possible chance at some prizes.
So if you want to get in on the fun and free casino games with Spree, all you have to do is hit the link below and you will receive 2.5 sweeps coins for free just by signing up for Spree.com with our link and be eligible to win some amazing prizes. Thank you so much to Spree.
Do you guys all hang out outside the podcast?
No, God.
We hate each other.
Yeah. But, money's money. I mean, I'm sure you said you hate every single person on, like, the Joker's show.
Hate, despise.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
that's publicly known.
yeah, of course. Which one was it that you
It's
hate
so
the
funny
most?
when people see us out. Like, it's one of two things. They go, oh my God, you're actually real friends? And we're like, yeah, for 34 years. Or I'll just be alone. They'll go, where are the guys? And I'm like, we don't sleep in bunk beds together. You know what I mean? It's like, I have my own life. They just always think that, they're always like, those people are always baffled that they're not by my side at all times.
Wait, did you guys, like, grow up spending the night at each other's houses and things like that?
Well, yeah, kind of. Like, I mean, later in, like, we weren't a clique, the four of us or anything like that. The three of it, we don't. But yeah, like, we were really tight. Like, me and Joe, especially me, Joe and Q, like,
Fuck
college years after. What's that?
Fuck Mer.
No, it's not that I wasn't tight with Murr. It's just that I was like, really tight,
right.
really tight with Joe. Like, he's the guy that I would hang out all the time. But yeah, but we're actually friends. We hang out. I can't tell if you guys do or don't because you guys tend to just joke and I don't know.
We do. They're roommates. Everyone, them four live together. I'm the only one that doesn't live there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty hot, huh?
They do. So
Is this
it is
the
like
10-guy apartment?
No. We're in our own
moved out.
house now.
So it's just
press
the
you.
four of you now.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't live there.
You guys are like Melrose Place. Probably don't even know what that is.
I love Melrose Place. I had my birthday there.
What is?
It's.
Melrose
I know
Place?
that's not. I know.
Yeah, no,
I got that.
I know you know that. I'm just saying, I don't think
joking.
anyone else knows what it is.
I have
was
no idea
joking.
what that is. What is
You
it?
know what Beverly Hills 90210 is?
The show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like a spin-off of that was just as popular. And it's like all these people that live in an apartment
Yeah,
complex.
Melrose Place.
It's very incestual, but fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a life everyone wishes they had, where everyone's like,
and
hang
then
out.
I made a joke because he wasn't talking about that one, saying, "Oh, I had my birthday there because Melrose Place is also a club in LA."
Okay. Now I'm caught
I didn't
up.
know that. I figured it was someplace.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know it
a
was
club.
a club. Yeah, I'm not up on my clubs right now.
Do you like clubbing?
I did.
Not anymore.
There was a time and a place for it. Now I don't.
So you won't like go out and party?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah, not really. I mean, if there's a party that I have to go to, I won't go
You
clubbing.
have to. You say like it's an obligation. What if someone invites you to a party? Does it feel like it's an obligation, or are you excited to go?
Sure. So if it's a friend, or something like that, probably.
What about an acquaintance?
I probably don't want to go at all.
Hey, do you want to go to her birthday?
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Like a party or a gathering like that, I get it. But I'm not like going out to bars or clubs anymore. I did that. I went everywhere, man. I went to clubs. I went on vacation just for the clubs. Like to Greece.
Which ones are your favorite?
Ibiza and Mykonos, and I don't know if you guys even if that's still club.
Yeah.
No, I think they got conquered. Yeah.
Yeah, and in New York, I went to every single club there was in New York. But I sound like guys in my day. But yeah, no, I did that a lot. But now
Not
it's just
anymore.
like now it's like I relax, because for my job I'm in comedy clubs every night, so I get my fill. I see my friends and I get that, but I don't really drink or anything. So
You should pick it up.
I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like a
Yeah, me neither.
But I'll just stay home, smoke, and just hang out.
Yeah. So smoke some brisket. I get it.
Yeah, smoke some brisket. Exactly.
What I was trying to, at some age, we as young men, we stop spending the night with our best friends, and you know, my buddy, you know, Skylar over there and Jared, I think at some point we're going to be too old to have sleepovers and things of that nature.
You guys live together.
And
And at some point, we're going to have to move out.
So I was saying, do you think there's a cutoff where?
I have sleepovers all the time.
Oh, thank
I'm
goodness.
not even joking.
Really?
Yeah, I have spare bedrooms in my house, and people stay over all the time. I host a lot, so that's where it
Okay.
becomes. I'll do like dinner parties and stuff like that.
Do you cook?
I don't, you know, but everybody else does. You know, but that's cool. I like having. I love hosting. Like I built my whole place around hosting, so I'm known for that. I'll have everybody over. People just stay if they want to stay over. Doors always open to everybody. So that kind of thing I definitely like to do. So I still like to hang. I just don't love to go to a place, wait like, 40 minutes to get in maybe.
You have to wait?
And then
You don't have to wait. Just be
well,
like, I'm Sal.
back in the day, I did. Yeah. And then
Back
you
in the
spend a
day.
ton of
Now?
money, and then it's like loud as fuck. You can't hear anybody. Then you pay $30 for a drink. I'm over that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But come on over for a dinner party. That's good.
I'm not going to come.
That honestly sounds way better.
I think you jig my back. I made my place is fun. It's like for someone my age, you would think it's pretty
Brother,
fun.
we're all the same age. We just moisturize. Like, all right, you got to stop getting out of this I'm old stuff.
How old do you think he is?
25.
Oh wow.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's older than that.
Are you?
I'm 28.
Okay. Well,
But only if you look at if you count it up.
I would have even believed 22.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You're still as young as anything. You have no.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What about you?
23.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
Half my age. Got it.
25.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, yeah, you guys are so lucky, dude.
Nothing but time.
I mean, you could be 23 if you say you're 23.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Yeah, I believe it.
You got a lot of angst to you. That's the thing.
Do I?
Yeah. A lot of angst. I
A lot
see
of
you're kind of masking
middle-aged
it with
angst.
professionalism. But you got the cool shoes.
I won these.
Oh,
Wait,
you
what?
won? How'd you win those?
Yeah.
You won them?
Yeah, I won these and the high top versions on my show.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they put me through this like terrible, I guess like terrible course of events. And through every one of them, these shoes were there like on a pedestal, both pairs, and I could do something to myself or the shoes. So like I had to like either pour like Q on the show was a fireman, so there was like his actual old fireman boot, and they put like clam chowder in that. Oh. And I could either drink clam chowder out of this shoe or out of that shoe. And then I had to walk over coals, and I could either do it barefoot or with these shoes on. Or I had to pour red wine on either my mother over a bottle over her head or on these shoes. So I had to keep on like deciding to protect the shoes, and at the end I would get them.
Just based on the shoes' lack of redness, your mom was coated.
I dumped a full bottle on her head the whole time, being like, I'm so sorry. She was a good sport about it, but I actually can't watch the footage back because I still feel so
Secondhand.
bad about it. But then I got to the end, I did everything they asked of me. And then what I didn't know was there was this next door, there was a Boys and Girls Club of America basketball tournament going on.
I've seen this, by the way.
You see, so Anthony Davis was the guest that day. AD.
Brother, very few things get my blood flow going.
Yeah.
That was so hot for you to say.
Do you like AD?
I'm a huge Kentucky fan. Yeah.
Oh, he's the man, by the way.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
actually doing a show with him, another show.
Please do.
But I walk in there and I didn't know they had this tournament going on, and a little
poor
kid.
kids.
Yeah, all their parents were there, and this kid won a free throw tournament, and him and his dad was standing at a podium with a mic, and all the kids and families were sitting there, and they took my shoes, and I walked in, I didn't know, and they were like, "Oh, we're presenting this kid with these shoes for winning the basketball tournament." After I did all those things to my mother, to my everything, and they said in my ear, "You could still take them if you want, but you got to take them from this kid right now." And man, I didn't go and do all those things tonight.
I don't want to.
You took them.
I don't want to spoil anything, but you walked in here with certain shoes. Okay, and then so how are you
I
feeling?
took them from the kid. I just, I said, look, I stuttered and I said, I don't, you'll understand one day. I didn't know what I said. I actually just took them and started like backing out of the room, and then everyone just started really booing me, and I just said, I love the children, like, and just ran out. And the AD, thankfully, he took the shoes off his feet and gave them to the kid. But I felt bad, but I knew the second that I
Not
realized.
bad enough. These aren't even creased.
Yeah, I've only worn them a few times.
They wouldn't even fit him.
Yeah, I have no regrets that I took them from the kid.
Yeah.
I knew I was taking them from him the second I saw him. Like, these are expensive. You know what I mean?
These are really nice.
Yeah, and they were nice. And I was wanting them for so long, but I didn't want to spend the money.
What kind of kid was it?
What kind of kid? I think he was like 10 maybe. No, probably even younger. What do you think?
I don't know, but someone say
Sweet,
at one point
sweet,
that they wouldn't even
sweet.
fit him? Was it you?
I don't even. I probably said something.
Yeah.
I was probably
Anything to rationalize
Yeah.
taking from a kid.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember like it's such a weird feeling to look out at like 50 kids and their parents and know that I have to say this out loud that I'm taking these things from them. You know, the show. Everyone thinks the show is like fun. It is fun, but it is like
hard, probably.
it is nerve wracking, and it is like a lot of times I go in and I don't know what's in store. Like, you know, we don't tell each other a lot of times. And a lot of times it actually fucking sucks. You know, like I have 2 Jaden Smith tattoos, which you probably
I was going to bring those
My
up.
thighs.
Yeah.
Why my
2?
thighs? Yeah, exactly, right?
It happened
Why 2?
again. Did it happen at the same time?
No, not even close.
Separate occasions.
Yeah, like 10 years ago, I got, and they're photorealistic. I have
As they
the
have to be.
the
Yeah,
15
Wait,
it's a 15-year-old photorealistic Jaden on my
a
left
kid.
thigh. Yeah, that I've had for 10 years now.
Karate Kid?
was a little after that
it was
era.
like
Earlier than
After
that.
Earth era, I think, or something like that.
Oh, after Earth.
When he saw them, I've seen the footage. Were you
He's
just like
seen them
so?
twice. He
Were you
saw
just like
them-
so embarrassed?
Well, when he saw the first one, I was at Comic-Con and he was dressed up as Batman.
Yeah.
And like he had this white custom Batman suit that was like he used to wear everywhere. And I saw him and I was like, oh my God, I have to tell him that I have this tattoo of him. And so I wasn't thinking, and I go to run up to him like, Jaden, he was actually walking with you know M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
Because that's After Earth, right? They
Yeah.
did that show. That's why he was there. That's it. It's coming together now. And I was like, oh my God. I like fan of both of them. And I was like, Jaden. And he turned around. I was like, dude, I go, you don't know me? I go, because you didn't. And I was like, but I had to show you something. And I wasn't thinking. I started to like take, because it's on my thigh. I was just going to show it to him. And I started to take my belt off.
He's like, yo.
And he had a security guard that was like the size of a fucking building that jumped right in front of me and whoa, and he just grabbed my shirt. And I was like, oh, no, I'm a comedian. I'm like, I have a tattoo of him, which didn't make it any. It's like,
No. Like, my cock's going to be out, but also your face is next to it.
And then the other security guard knew me, thankfully. He was like, no. Then I showed it to him, and he was freaking out. He was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And it was like sweet about it. And then like, man, I guess it was maybe like 4 or 5 years later, we were filming the movie, and they didn't tell me, and they had him show up and pose for one when he was 21 on this thigh. So I have 2.
So if I went like this and it was a picture of your face, what would you do? I'm kidding. But like, what would you do?
So flattered. I'm so
If I had your face tattooed on my thigh,
People do it. People don't, which is the weirdest thing ever. And I tell them not to do it. Another thing they do is make me autograph them and then get
them tattooed.
I'm like, you are gonna regret. I usually don't do it, but they're like, you're gonna regret this so much. Like, you're not gonna want my name written on you in my handwriting.
After the slap, did your legs go up in value or down in value?
The slap?
The Will Smith.
Oh, the Will Smith
Yeah.
slap. I didn't even think about that. But I don't.
Yeah.
Think, I forget that I have them, and then like I get
how do you
reminded.
forget?
Because,
Every time you take your pants off to go to the restroom, don't you look at them?
Well, I don't really look like, at
Oh,
my
it's on the
thigh.
sides.
Yeah.
Got it,
So
got it.
I do forget. I do forget though. Like I just, you know, like I always say this, but like also in new relationships, I forget and I have to tell
Right.
people about that.
Yep.
Or like, you know, I was getting a massage once,
Oh no.
and I forget. And I was like almost at the end of this massage, and the masseuse, I just felt him lean in, and I was like, okay, and she went, Will Smith. I was face down with my head in the hole, and I have to have fun with this, otherwise it's like it's.
Yeah.
So I just lifted my head up and I was like, no, that would be ridiculous. and I just went, it's his son. And I just put my
It's his
head back in the
underage
hole.
son.
Yeah.
It's his underage son. This
It's
one's
something I
of
was like
age. So
15-year-old boy. That's another thing that happened to me. I was at the doctor and I had to. My pants were off, and I didn't realize it either. And the guy he goes, who's the man? So this guy,
you shouldn't be able to ask that. I feel like you shouldn't be able to.
he had basketball stuff all over his office, like jerseys. Well, I mean, like it looked like a museum in there. And so he said that, and I was just like, I thought he was talking basketball. I was like, oh, LeBron James, you know. And he's like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, definitely, right? He's like, yeah. And then he literally said, who's the other man? And then I just looked at him. I was like, Steph Curry. And he goes, oh, cool. And I was like, okay, like why was my opinion? Like I was like, that's I think popular opinion. And then he goes, it's just so cool that you love basketball, like you love them that much that you got tattoos of them.
Oh my
And I was like, oh no, I was like, I should have just let him believe it. Like,
Yeah.
I always say because it's like less embarrassing. But then I literally said, oh no, I was like, that's not LeBron James, and I said that's a boy.
This is a young boy.
I was like embarrassed, and I was like, and that's what came out of my mouth. Like, that's a boy.
That's a boy.
And
This is the prince's prince.
yeah, exactly.
If you had a Prince Albert as well, it'd be like the perfect trifecta.
Triple Prince. Yeah.
Also, what a weird thing to say when your pants are off. Who's the man?
Yeah,
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes,
the man.
It doesn't matter if you're a doctor. If your pants are off and someone's like, "Who's the man?" I'd be like,
I think he was being like,
That's really
like
odd.
playful, but
Right.
like I didn't know, and I just didn't pick up on it, and then I just was like, and then I go, I go, it's Jaden Smith, and then he just was looking at me, and I was like, Jaden Smith is, I go, it's Will Smith's son.
doesn't make it
and
any
he goes, I
better.
know who Jaden Smith is. He literally said this. He goes, why is he on both? No, he said, why is he on all of your thighs?
Why is he consistently on your thighs?
Yeah. I always say I'm gonna get like Willow and Jada and Will and have like a Smith family Mount Rushmore on my thighs.
Get the whole family tree.
Get that,
Might
or I have to
well.
get him every
And
5 years.
depending on their dynamic, you have to take one off, and then you'll have to bring one back, and then they'll have to
Exactly.
bring one forward.
I do wonder if I'm gonna get another one. Like if they're gonna make me get another one on the show. I really, because this one I said no.
Yeah.
We don't normally allow each other to say no.
Yeah.
But I was like, I lived with this for 10 years. Like I'm like, I did it. I committed to the joke. Like don't do this. And then I didn't know that Jaden Smith was going to be there and pose for it, and then I like kind of.
I haven't seen it. Are they well done?
They are well done.
Okay,
Yeah, I
good,
can show
good.
you on my phone.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah,
love
I actually
nothing
have.
more.
I just pulled this up for somebody recently. Here's the first one when he was like 15.
15 is wild.
That's fresh. There's still blood on that.
Not to take this in any type of way, but if a girl was to experience you below the belt and then started aggressively making out with smaller Jaden Smith, would you have any questions? Would you bring it up? Would you be like, please move to the other thigh? He's of age there. Or what would you do?
I think that I would probably go with it. You know,
You have to at
who
that
am I?
point.
It's a tattoo. I mean, you know,
You
it's
have to. And depending
we're
on what
already
state
there.
you're in, it's legal. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, has anyone? No one's ever kissed him. But here's
Well.
the other one.
Boy,
That's a
do I
lot
have
of
someone
people
to your
that have
right.
missed out.
This is the
I'm glad
one
you
that
didn't
he
hear
posed
that.
for.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's
actually
it's
insane.
done really well.
perspective-
Actually, here is him posing for it.
I like how easily accessible this was, because it has to
I'm
be
sure
something
everyone
to bring
asks
up.
all the time.
I have a little folder in the phone named Jaden because I was asked about it and I can never find it. And
Oh
so
my
one day I'm
God,
like, I'm
it's
just going to throw it in
huge.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
big.
there. Yeah.
What are are there any other things that you've definitely vetoed?
Not really.
Yeah.
No, because that's the pact. Like, otherwise it's not real. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're like, you know, this. I think we know if something's really off limits with each other, where we'd be really upset or it'd be really cruel. We
Yeah.
probably wouldn't do something like that, but not cruel in a certain way. Like, I have fears that they tap into all the time, but. Yeah, we can't say no. This way, it's like we're always on our toes and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
very 80s of you.
Yeah, this
You can't say no.
Just say no. Yeah, we dare to say no.
Is there
Not say
anything?
no.
Is there anything that the network shut down that you were all like fine with?
Oh yeah, they used to shut stuff down a lot. Not anymore, really. We just sneak it past them or don't ask, or like bully them now because it's like the network has changed hands so many times and we've been doing it so long that usually the new people. They ingratiate themselves to us and kind of just like, this is working, I'll just let it go. In the beginning, we had to fight for everything.
Really?
Yeah, because we had no leverage, we had no pull, and the person that was there in the beginning was not a good person. And so he'd fight us on everything. So yeah, we'd ask for things. I mean, there's still stuff they say no to now. I wanted to put Murray on a bus to Tampa. We're just gonna bring him, not tell him, and just make him sit on a bus and then just handcuff him on it. And then the bus just goes all the way down to Tampa. We just have a live feed on it, and we're gonna live stream it.
Hell
yeah.
Stuff like
That's
that. So we're
amazing.
like, maybe don't do that. Like this is, you know, some of it's just like we have ideas, but we can't figure out how to do it, or we can't get it done. You know?
Yeah.
Because
Is
it
there
takes a lot. It'll take a lot for a crew to follow him for that long.
Yeah.
Like OT and switching and
Oh, God,
and all
that would be the
stuff.
$1 million
Yeah. A lot
prank.
of times when we have like 24-hour plus ideas, they're tough. Like we handcuff Q to a mime for 24 hours.
Yeah.
So you have to have a crew there, like in different shifts. You know what I mean?
Do you have
Yeah.
a favorite punishment?
I used to like be able to think about that, but like now there's almost 300 episodes.
Yeah.
And it's just like I've been through so much that like
Yeah.
you know, but there's still punishments that really make me laugh that like I don't even think end up being that popular. Like there's punishments that people talk about way more than others, like the Jaden one.
Yeah.
But there's other ones that I think are so funny that I never really hear about. Like Joe did one. I thought it was so funny where we went to this real office, this real company, and they were having a meeting in their conference room. And it's like 12 people in that meeting, big conference room, really official. We had previously hid 12 hard-boiled eggs in that room. In the plants, like in the ceiling tile, like everywhere, like all in the room. And he came in as like a janitor or like I guess like an office, like a handyman. So they didn't think anything of it. And while that meeting was going on, he had to locate all 12 eggs and eat them. So I just watched this guy just quietly, nonchalantly searching for hard-boiled eggs while they were having a serious business meeting. And then by the time he's eaten the 9th, 10th, 12th egg, I mean, I had tears. He had to go up on a ladder and move the ceiling tile. And he didn't want them to see. He couldn't get caught. So like he had to crack and peel it above the view in the ceiling. And you just see like shells dropping. So like there's stuff like those that are like so stupid and just so simple that are really my favorite.
I like the one of you blindfolded and you thought it was a bunch of delinquent kids, but it was a bunch of senior citizens.
Oh yeah,
that was
another
really
one.
funny.
Yeah,
to me.
they made me think I was doing a scared straight.
Oh,
so they put
But he was like,
put
you
me
couldn't
in
see
a
who was doing it
prison
too.
outfit with a teardrop tattoo on, but they
Yeah.
put sunglasses on me that blocked my vision. And then they sent me into a room and I just was like screaming at people and ended up
It was
being
like a
at a senior
retirement
citizens
home.
home. Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy the stuff that we end up doing is pretty crazy. I thought you were going to say the time they put me in the virtual reality. They put me in, I get scared easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really
I noticed
like-
when you walked in,
Cats.
you were kind of tiptoeing. I was like, Jared's a good guy.
I get scared easily.
Yeah.
But they put me in this, when VR like first was really like great, they put me in this VR thing and it was a horror kind of simulation. Dude, this is crazy. And what they did was they took the room from the video game and they recreated it.
Oh, hell.
Like
Oh,
to
my
the,
God.
I mean, to the T in real life. So when I was in the VR and I had the things in and I was like walking through that place, I was sitting in a chair, they came around me and built the room out around me. So then when I took off the thing, I was in the room.
That's the scariest thing.
Yeah. And there was these two young twin girls in the video game that were like psychotic, like devil girls. And they hired these two actresses and they
Oh
were like
my
sitting right
God.
there. It's really funny because I do get scared and I threaten the children. You know,
I was going to say
I know
that.
you're an actor or an actress, but you need to back away because I am liable to knock you the fuck out. You know?
I was gonna say, I was like, I might have swung on the children.
Yeah.
Because I mean, once you're brought into that situation, I think if fighting children is your only way out.
I'll fight a child.
Especially you have to these
if I'm
days.
back into a corner, I'll fight a
Oh,
child.
they're ornery. They're never gonna learn. They don't get bullied anymore. So it's like one punch
true.
for all the 12 years they didn't get bullied.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I
just
believe.
send a message to the other kid.
Wait, you've been hearing about the punchings of New York, right?
No.
What?
Do you mind catching him up on the situation?
Girls are getting punched.
Blonde specifically.
Yeah, blonde specifically. So if you're like on your phone, these girls are like making texts and they're like, I just got punched.
No.
Yeah, like this random guy will come up and like punch him in the face and walk away.
And it's our prank.
horrible.
That's ours. That was us.
That stuff gets me furious.
It's insane.
Hitting
hard to
women,
watch.
great stance to be on. You should be a politician. I hate
And what are they
hitting
doing? They
women.
filming it and stuff?
No, it's like this. We don't know what's going on. This guy's
just like
just going
a
around punching
psychopath.
girls for no reason. It's usually blonde girls on their phone. It doesn't. I don't know.
I get that
I'm glad I'm
those
not
girls
blonde.
are annoying, but
There's a fly in your
Oh, I thought you were trying to punch him. I was like,
No.
He's like,
never.
a lot like
I
this. He's
never-
like, all right.
No, there was a fly. It was just bad timing.
So you don't hit women, correct?
no.
Yeah, same
God.
here.
Feminist, yeah.
I knew we'd get.
Yeah.
I knew we'd get along.
all on the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
page
yeah.
with that.
Yeah, we're
Good,
all
good.
very much on the same page of not tinning people.
I wish you never said anything
To what?
about
what?
my.
Affinity?
I feel like I wish I had like another hour. I want to break through with you.
Do you want to take these 5
You'll
minutes?
never
You have
do
this
it.
guard up. You
You'll
joke about
never do
everything.
it. You'll never do
Which
it.
I like. You seem like a sweet guy and fun. But I also feel like I didn't get to know you as much as I got to know them.
Sal, I've known him for over 5 years now, and I have yet to like crack the
Yeah,
case
I have
on
friends
him.
like that. My buddy Mark Normand and a few other friends. They're like, I've known them for like 20 years and they're the best and I love them and we're close and everything. But there's just something like you never feel like you really get that close to them or whatever.
I feel like you
I hope
want to
Mark
reintroduce
knows that.
yourself.
What's
I
that?
feel like you want to reintroduce yourself every time because it's like, I don't know if I've ever actually met you.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah.
how it feels. If you want to take the next 5 to really dive in, I'll be an open book.
I don't think you will.
I will say I feel like
I will.
I've dug deeper with you than a lot of people have.
Well, yeah, but
What?
no, I was trying to. I went into the joke mode and I reeled back for you.
Yeah.
that was for you.
Tell me what you think about your success with this, because this is wild. You guys are young and very successful at a young age. It's very impressive.
Thank you.
And it's not something that's too common with someone your age, especially being successful and then being successful publicly.
Yeah.
What has that experience been like?
I think I was so not successful in watching everyone around me be successful for so long. It doesn't like a lot of people come up to me, even on the streets or like friends, and like, you're killing it right now. Like you're doing so well. And it's hard for me to internalize that as something positive. I just see it as, you know, like the path we're just staying on because we're just being consistent as we used to. And I guess it's given a little bit of leeway to now getting views, whatever that means. But it is very tough for me to accept things going well because I guess in my mind, I don't want it. I'm chasing it not go away, to like make sure everyone's happy, to make sure everyone's having a good time. So it's I know how you feel. I never internalize it as something like, I don't have an ego. Like I'm doing so well. Like I don't know how that feels. Anytime even someone comes up to me, like my first thought is, how do I know you? And then it's like, oh, I watch your stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's very strange.
Yeah, but not even about ego. It's just like, just the reality of where you find yourself. Like, you know, because I get asked the same questions. We didn't get the show until I was like, I think 35. So I've been trying comedy for a long time. I've been through a bunch of jobs for a while. So it was even surprising to me that late to find that kind of success and then to continue it. And I'm the kind of person that thinks like, it can all be over any second, all the time.
Oh yeah.
So I'm grateful to be here. And I also like don't take anything for granted, but I'm also neurotic about it, right? Because it's just like, I'm just always waiting. Like you have that imposter syndrome. Like I'm not supposed to be here.
I say that every day.
Yeah, right? So like, this is insane that this happened to me. Why me? How could this happen, you know? So I'm just interested to see with someone who has happened to even younger, like how you process it.
That's all I think about at night is, and then you see the peers around you who had pillars of success that were like mountains above you. And then now, I don't want to sound this anyway, but now maybe views-wise, they're like under you.
Sure.
And it's weird to see, like you don't think of them any differently, but it's like, yes, the fall-off can happen at any point, and sometimes you can't control it. So, I don't know. It's
Are you
very
enjoying
tough.
it? You guys enjoying it?
This is the best day of my life.
I have a hard time enjoying most things, to be completely honest.
I understand.
I don't see something and be like, I'm so excited and like I wish I could. Like I don't know the last time I felt happiness, like and excitement, which is really tough.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I swear to God,
it's
that's
tough.
something I talk about in therapy. It's like I used to be able to, like, happiness would just be.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't have to like, now, like there's a lot of times I have to tell myself that I'm like, this is good news. Why am I not feeling that feeling that I used to feel that happened naturally? I have to tell myself about
and
that.
to look at other humans and be like, you don't have to go through a 18-step ritual in the morning to try to feel something. It's phenomenal. Like my mom will see a bird and be really happy.
Sure.
Like you get jealous of just someone seeing something magical and being able to feel like a kid again.
And
instead I'm just
wonderment. That's a good thing to have.
I have
that. I have that. I'll get excited about the littlest thing, but just
let me know your
pure
dealer.
happiness.
Who's your dealer?
Yeah.
Give me a little baggie of that.
So you working on that? You go to therapy and stuff or no?
I need to.
You should. You never have?
You have a good one? A therapist?
Yeah, I mean, you never have in your life?
I have.
Okay. See, I just want to break through to
So the last time, I don't think I had a great therapist because they were like, honestly, I think you have it all figured. Like, you know exactly all the problems. So I don't
That's
know
not a good therapist.
No, it was a terrible
Honestly,
therapist.
you don't even need me.
Honestly, you're good. You're good.
It was a bad therapist.
Well, enjoy it, man. You guys seem so nice, and I see why you're successful. So
It's very wrong.
take a minute, man. Just relax and have fun with it. You know.
I'll make everyone praise me. Is that what it is? Yeah.
But thank you guys so much.
Well, thanks for coming
Yeah,
on,
of
brother.
course.
I really appreciate
Thank you.
it.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you guys.
If you're ever in LA, we'll come check out a show.
Yeah, I mean that. You guys come to the show, please.
Oh, yeah. It's Sal Terrified. Oh, wait, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, the special.
Yeah.
It's called Terrified. It comes out May. I don't know when this is coming out, but maybe it's out or May 31st.
We're going to do it right before yours comes out.
Okay, right
Yeah,
on. So it'll
okay.
be out May 31st. It's Friday. On YouTube, 800 Pound Gorilla is the channel. They're a stand-up comedy channel.
Oh, hell yeah.
Special's called Terrified. The tour is called Everything's Fine. On sale at salvulcanocomedy.com.
If you guys could, obviously comment section, I assume, if you guys could go over to that video, make sure, like, tell him Dropouts sent you, leave a comment what his favorite joke is. Like, the comments and the likes really matter, so please, like, on behalf of
Ramp
us,
it up.
go over there and
Thank you so
love it,
much.
share it. We'll make sure we do that.
Or else I'll come to your house and I'll personally victimize all of you.
That's going to get people to not do it.
Remember, because it's in 4 days. It's in 4 days from
They
now.
want
so
to be
you gotta remember
victimized
to watch
from you.
it.
Yeah.
Go
Friday,
watch
go
it.
watch it. Hell yeah.
Go comment.
Thank you
yeah,
guys
brother.
so much.
Thank you.
This is
Thank
great.
you. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Best day of my life.
All right.
Sally boy.
Sally boy.
Guys,
We'll have everything in the description too.
thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, sir.